Ever wondered what fuels a marathon runner? Today, we dive into the nutrition secrets of endurance athletes. Imagine running for miles on end, your heart pounding, your breath steady, your muscles working in perfect harmony. It's a feat of incredible endurance, but it's not just about physical strength or mental grit. It's also about nutrition, the fuel that keeps you going. What you eat and drink plays a critical role in your performance and recovery. It's the difference between hitting that elusive runner's high or hitting the wall. It's the difference between crossing the finish line with a smile or a grimace. It's the difference between waking up the next day ready for more or hobbling around like an old pirate with a peg leg. Let's take a closer look at the key components of an endurance runner's diet. First up, we have carbohydrates, your body's preferred source of energy. Think of carbs as the high-octane fuel that powers your engine. When you're churning out mile after mile, your body turns to carbs to keep you moving. Next, we have proteins. These are the building blocks of your muscles, essential for repair and recovery. After a long run, your muscles are like a house that's been through a storm. Proteins are the construction crew that helps repair the damage. Then, there are fats, often misunderstood but incredibly important. Fats are like your body's reserve fuel tank, providing long-lasting energy for those really long runs. And finally, we can't forget about hydration. Water is like the oil in your engine, keeping everything running smoothly. It's essential for regulating your body temperature, transporting nutrients, and preventing dehydration. In the world of endurance running, nutrition is not just about fueling your body. It's about fueling your performance. It's about giving your body what it needs to go the distance, to push the boundaries, to defy the odds. So buckle up as we're about to sprint through the world of endurance nutrition. Carbohydrates, the energy superstars. But why are they so essential for endurance running? Well, let's dive right in. When we consume carbohydrates, our bodies break them down into glucose, which is then used as fuel for our muscles during physical activities. But here's the thing. Our bodies are pretty smart. They store some of this glucose in the liver and muscles as glycogen for later use. Think of it as your body's very own energy savings account. During an endurance run, your body taps into these glycogen reserves, converting them back into glucose to keep you moving. This is why carbohydrates are so important. They're your body's preferred source of energy during prolonged physical activity. Now you might be wondering, what types of carbohydrates should I be consuming? Well, you'd want to focus on complex carbohydrates. These take longer to break down, providing a steady release of energy and helping you avoid those dreaded energy crashes. Foods like whole grains, fruits, and vegetables are your best bet. Nutritionists recommend timing your carbohydrate intake around your training. Consuming a carbohydrate-rich meal 2 to 3 hours before your run provides your body with the fuel it needs to perform. And don't forget about recovery. Eating carbohydrates after a run helps replenish those glycogen stores, preparing your body for your next training session. But don't just take it from us. Let's hear from some experienced runners. Emily, a marathon runner, swears by her pre-run bowl of oatmeal with berries. And Sam, an ultramarathon runner, loves his post-run sweet potato and quinoa salad. So you see, carbohydrates aren't just about pasta and bread. They're about providing your body with the energy it needs to keep going, mile after mile. They're about helping you reach your endurance running goals. But remember, everyone's body is different. What works for Emily or Sam may not work for you. It's important to listen to your body, experiment with different foods, and find what works best for you. Remember, carbs aren't your enemy. They're your energy friends. Proteins, the unsung heroes of muscle recovery. But how much protein does a runner need? Let's dive into it. Proteins play a crucial role in muscle repair and recovery, acting as the body's primary repair kit. Picture proteins as diligent little workers, rushing to mend the micro tears in your muscles caused by intense exercise. So, how much protein does an endurance runner need? Nutritionists recommend ingesting about 15 to 20% of your total daily calories from protein. That's roughly 70 to 90 grams for a woman and 80 to 100 grams for a man. Now, how do runners incorporate protein into their diets? Some prefer lean meats or fish, others opt for protein shakes or bars post-run. And for our vegetarian and vegan friends, Lentils, chickpeas, and quinoa are excellent sources of protein. Remember, proteins are not just for bodybuilders. They're the unsung heroes keeping your muscles happy and healthy. So keep calm and protein on. Fats, the misunderstood nutrient. But did you know they can be an endurance runner's best friend? Absolutely. Now let's dive into the world of fats to uncover their hidden potential. Fats are like the tortoise in Aesop's fable, slow and steady. They don't provide quick bursts of energy like carbohydrates. Instead, they offer a slow, sustained release of fuel, which is invaluable during those long runs when your glycogen stores start to run low. Nutritionists have been singing the praises of healthy fats for years. Omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, found in foods like avocados, nuts, and seeds, play a vital role in reducing inflammation and supporting heart health. So not only do these fats fuel your long runs, but they also help keep your body in peak condition. Now, let's hear from some runners. Jenna, a seasoned marathoner, swears by her pre-run snack of almond butter on whole grain toast. She says it gives her the sustained energy she needs to keep going mile after mile. Then there's Liam, an ultra runner who loves his chia seed pudding, claiming it's his secret weapon for those grueling 50-mile runs. So it's time we give fats the standing ovation they deserve. They're not the villain they've been made out to be, but rather a key player in a balanced, performance-enhancing diet. Fats are not just a long-distance fuel, they're a runner's long-term friend. Water, the lifeblood of any endurance activity. But how much hydration does a runner need? Let's dive in. Hydration is like the unsung hero of endurance running. It's not as flashy as carbs or proteins, but it's every bit as vital. Before we even lace up our running shoes, our bodies need to be properly hydrated. This means drinking plenty of fluids in the hours leading up to your run. During the run, hydration keeps our muscles humming and our minds sharp. It's not just about drinking when you're thirsty, though. By the time thirst kicks in, you're already dehydrated. Instead, aim for a few sips every 15 to 20 minutes. But don't think you can just chug a gallon of water and call it good. Overhydration or hyponatremia can be as dangerous as dehydration. It's about balance, knowing your body, and listening to its signals. Post-run hydration is just as critical. We need to replenish all the fluids lost through sweat and restore our body's balance. And don't forget about electrolytes. These tiny titans help regulate nerve and muscle function, and they're lost in sweat too. So consider a sports drink or an electrolyte supplement to help replenish these. Nutritionists and seasoned runners agree. Hydration is not a one-size-fits-all scenario. It's about understanding your body's needs, the conditions you're running in, and adjusting accordingly. Remember, hydration is not just about quenching thirst, it's about sustaining performance. So take it seriously, runners. Your performance may depend on it. So what's the takeaway from our sprint through endurance nutrition? Well, let's jog our memories. We've uncovered the nutritional mysteries of endurance running, starting with carbohydrates. Like an energy powerhouse, carbs fuel your body for those long runs, providing immediate and sustained energy. They are the high-octane fuel that keeps your legs moving when you feel like you've hit the wall. Next, we explored the world of proteins, the unsung heroes of recovery. Think of proteins as your personal muscle repair kit. They help rebuild and repair those tired muscles after a strenuous run, ensuring you're ready to hit the pavement again. Remember, it's not just about how far you can run, but how quickly you bounce back. And who could forget about fats? The long-distance fuel that provides a slow and steady stream of energy. It's like that reliable friend who's always there when you need them, keeping you going during those extra long runs. Fats might have a bad rap, but in the world of endurance running, they're a trusted ally. But let's not forget hydration, the performance elixir. Hydration plays a vital role in maintaining your performance and preventing fatigue. It's like the oil in your engine, keeping everything running smoothly. It's essential to remember that balance is key. Carbs, proteins, fats, and hydration all play a unique and vital role in your endurance running journey. One does not outrun the other. They work together like a well-coordinated relay team, each passing the baton to the next, ensuring you reach your finish line. And let's not forget, we're all different. What works for one person might not work for another. It's vital to consult with a professional to get personalized advice tailored to your body, your goals, and your running regimen. So there you have it, the nutrition secrets of endurance runners. Remember, fuel right, run right, and stay bright.